Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Greyson Rodriguez. What's the word on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all.
Well, after blowing yet another 8th inning, 9th inning lead last night, Tigers and Orioles in a rubber match and a flu game, or whatever the hell this is.
And we're underway.
And what an opponent to have when you're not feeling great, Greyson Rodriguez.
That's in there, and it's 1-1.
Hard throwing,
can be very effective.
upper 90s fastball, high 80s slider. He's tough.
The 1-1.
Parker Meadows, center field.
Mullen
Couple of pitches to
makes the
retire
play,
Parker.
and there's one down.
But we squared the ball up, which is better than what we usually do early
Early
in games.
Spencer Torkelson.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American
Torque
League.
has indeed been red hot.
He's become a go-to guy.
Home run number 20 last night.
If you root for this team, he's the
Average
guy you
still
want up
sitting
there
kind of
with
right
runners on
around
base right
250 since
Kerry
he got hot
Carpenter
again.
up now for the Tigers.
Here's Carpenter.
And that one is inside. Rodriguez, in his 3rd season, he
52
features a
runs scored for
four-seam
Carey.
fastball,
First on
a
the Tigers.
changeup,
Might be
a
first in the
slider,
American
a
League.
curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty.
Good fastball for strike 1 there on Carey. Went to the 2-seam and just kind of fooled me a little bit. Saw it start to move and thought we could get away with a later swing. Inside
with the curve.
Good lateral movement on that curveball and the confidence. Wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. Lateral movement on the curveball and the confidence to throw it up in the zone. Damn.
Misses, it's a strikeout.
Oh.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically,
Everything up in the zone from Greyson Rodriguez. Changeup at the knees, and Carp strikes out. Ground ball. And a base hit to the right side.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a hit here in this first inning. The way that Grayson's pitched, wasn't going to be sure that was possible.
Even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Spencer
Torque has hit a home run in 3 straight games. 5 in his last 10.
With 2 gone. And that's
2-0.
too high.
Probably going to be some good bits with no commentary, I think, tonight. For my well-being. At least not as much as we're accustomed to.
And ball 4.
Pitch walk to Torkelson.
4 pitches. That's an easy
Take it
walk,
as
man. He
easy
could've
as we
walked me
can.
right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres. 2 on, 2 away.
And a foul ball.
Wasn't really looking to throw there to Gleyber.
Inside corner for a strike.
Fastball away, fastball in.
Man, I'm pretty
Tough.
impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Squirts away
Block
a little
from
bit.
Rutschman. Still 2 strikes on Torres.
2 outs.
Ooh.
Switch through that one. It's a strikeout.
Very similar to the pitch that we got the single on from Riley Green. Swung on and missed. Ends the first inning. Tigers with a couple of base runners will send Skubal to the mound next.
Back now at Oriole Park.
Scuba looks for his 10th straight win. And one loss came on opening day to the Dodgers.
You're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position.
However, a bit of a rough one his last time out.
Tremendous
At least
on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Huh?
Swings through that one for strike one.
He can live up
At least compared to his standards.
That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Oh, my. That might be the worst call we've seen all year.
The line to kick the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Jorge Mateo keeping this thing alive. And again.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Not the way you like to start a Tarek start. Ground ball. Torres, backhander. Jump throw play for the first out.
First of all, that's just a nice
Mateo
job
made
to get to
Scooble
that
work
ball,
and
then
Gleyber Torres. But we get the out.
Had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned.
Number 2 in the order is Jackson Holliday.
Strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Jackson Holliday stands
Odd
in now
choice
and watches
from
strike
Baltimore.
One. And that is out of play.
2 strikes.
Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on.
Good. Good. Here's Gunnar.
He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment,
Ground ball.
he thought he'd
Baez.
and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
What is happening?
Here's Tyler O'Neill. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. That clips the corner.
Maybe we're getting the bullshit out of the way early.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges.
And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike.
I know I'm trying to limit my words anyway, but I don't really know what to say about any of that.
Didn't pull the trigger.
Cowser.
Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot.
Line
So
drive.
you gotta hope your
Carrying
teammate
Meadows
behind you
back.
can pick you up.
He'll make the
And
play.
that will end the inning.
Bit of an ugly first inning for the umpire, for Gleyber, rather for Javi Baez. Scoreless after 1.
And we're back. Now here is Zach McKinstry.
6, 7, and 8 for Detroit.
Rodriguez back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Might have a pitcher's duel on our hands. 2 relatively low ERAs.
That's a ball. Gary Simmons, our plate
Rodriguez
umpire
enters
today,
at
sort of has a
3.5,
reputation as a pitcher's
Scooble at
umpire.
2.7.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone.
A
can be tough
wider
to deal
zone
with
than
as a hitter
most.
because you have to start expanding what you're looking for. Covering
Not on that
both
first
sides,
pitch
and with the
changeup.
stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Next
Give him
pitch
2.
misses. It's 2-2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah. Even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly.
Oh.
You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And
4th out of
that's just
the
part
game
being a
for
professional
Greyson
player and
Rodriguez.
a major league player.
Already his 3rd strikeout. And McKinstry had nothing to swing at really the entire time.
Dylan Dingler getting ready to
Here's
hit.
Ding.
Swing and a miss.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
the slider. 0-1.
Living on the edges. This is going to be a tough one. Left
one's
field,
smoked out to
ripped
left.
pretty well. No.
2 away now.
About the best that Dingler could do on a fastball to middle
Base
end.
is empty.
Here's
Wenzel
Wenzel.
Perez up now for the Tigers. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
That's a strike, and what Scooble did to start this game was not.
That's hard.
Hit hard, left field. Caught
O'Neal
again.
makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Tigers go 1-2-3 in the second. Derek Scooble back to
We'll go
work.
bottom of the second. No score.
On the bright side, this has a chance for a pretty good pace to this game.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second.
Well,
And now the
enter
center fielder,
Cedric Mullins.
And there's a ball. Mullins launched a homer in his most recent game. Fought off foul.
Well, out in front there of the fastball. Still early on that. All right, well, let's take a page out of Greyson's book.
He goes down looking.
Strikeout of Cedric
Just
Mullins.
excellent location on that inside fastball. Really
Second
knocked
tonight
him
for
off.
Scoop.
As a hitter, it's not typically
Mo
what you're
Moriano.
looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was
Kind of been a
fooled or if he
Tiger
thought
killer
he called
this
the
year.
ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next off.
Played in game 1, did not play game 2, but did really well against us back in April.
Center
To Meadows. 2
field. And
away.
there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the catcher, Adley.
Here's Adley
Switch hitter and Adley Rutschman.
At 96,
I
that
believe
pitch is
from
in
his
for a
weaker
strike.
side.
No score here in the second.
Kind of.
Yeah, that's
Change
fouled
up,
off.
chop foul. Swing and a miss.
Misses. It's a strikeout.
Third strikeout for Scoob.
No runs, no hits, no
Well,
errors.
through 2.
We played
A
2
pitcher's
full,
duel
no
indeed.
score.
A hit aside, but scoreless.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series
Yeah,
has
it's
played
been
out
that
so
kind of
far.
series. Relatively dominant win game 1. Orioles came back from down 5-1. Maybe even 6-1. The win last night. Nine, 1-2. Baez, Meadows, Carpenter.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right
Slider's
there. I mean,
disgusting.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just
Baez,
tip your
right
cap
center
on that.
field. Hit number 2
And
here
that's a
today
base
for
hit.
Detroit.
And that turns the lineup over.
I'm not really sure.
The center fielder, Parker.
Nice job
kinda
of
forget what
driving
the
that
Jordan
pitch
4
the
looks
other
like.
way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on
Oh,
going to the
those.
opposite field, and it
I
doesn't
don't know.
always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
I don't really own
So
any
the batting order
Jordans, believe it or
turns over.
not. So
And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows.
here's Parker.
And that one popped in the air.
Needed to
left
get out in
field.
front on that. The 1 pitch out for Meadows.
O'Neal makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter up now
What
for the
the fuck?
Tigers. He's 0 for 1.
$3 at Goodwill.
That misses. And that
The umpire's
is ball
clueless
1.
both ways. Two and
That's
oh.
ball 2. 2-0.
Oh my. Yeah, those are rough.
Just missed.
You know.
Boog, he never moved. 'cause he
Riley
never
Green
had time
capable as
to.
well.
But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And there's
All right.
the automatic. 3
3 fastballs, then a 3-0 changeup. No chance. Wait for something better. That wasn't better.
Out of play back to our left.
Not our pitch. Very well go to that same spot.
3-2 on the way. Battling here as he fouls
Way
it
out
away.
in front. Another changeup there from
Baez,
Greyson.
the base runner at first with 1 out.
Still 3-2.
Cut out and missed. Struck him out.
Dotted an edge, and I knew it.
4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
I was taking and taking and taking, and then the swing was just to try and foul it away.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Riley Green. 1 for 1 with a single.
2 away
so
for
far.
Riley.
Bounding ball here. Rolls foul.
Not getting much right now.
The 0-1. That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
I would love to wait out Grayson's mistakes, but just not making any.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Aha. Well, 1 and 2.
2 outs. And it's even up.
Starting to think our only hope might be getting Greyson out of this game. Hard hit, Riley Green, left field, but yet again, nothing carrying over
He's
there.
got it. And that is that.
Tigers pick up hit number 2 from Javier
Still
Baez.
no score.
Scoreless still.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really
The sore throat is starting to go away. The sinuses are now starting to happen, so that's awesome. We got like a whole nother hour. Sweet.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ryan Mountcastle here to start the 3rd.
That one
Long
out
run
to
for
right.
Riley.
Green going after it. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Jorge Mateo.
Speed for Jorge Mateo. Sound
Swinging a
fucking
foul
gross.
straight back.
Cannot talk.
And ball 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd.
Chopper,
chopped
Baez.
to the ground.
That's a hit. No, it is not. Oh, what a throw from Baez. Snag from Torn.
They get a little dirty on the plate.
We can't get that excited today.
It looked easy. That doesn't mean it was.
Holiday.
Great stuff.
Jackson Holiday digs in now.
Holiday.
Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Not done yet.
Next pitch is outside.
Make it
He
full.
should get a pretty good pitch to hit
me.
here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3 and 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard
Got
time
him.
catching up.
Swing and a
Strikeout
miss.
for
Struck him
Scoob.
out.
Just
And good
went
work
with the
there
confidence
as he
to
gets a
throw that
1-2-3.
curveball for the first time in the
Orioles
at-bat.
held in check there, and we are still scoreless.
Scoob's dealing, but so is Greyson Rodriguez.
Welcome back,
Leading
and
off the
take a look at some
the first
hot
baseman,
hitting in this
Spencer.
series
Ha!
as we check out the numbers.
Hot hitting. Yeah, it's done us so much good. All that for a rubber match here today.
Check swing, went around. And that is
We went around.
25 years old, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games.
Changeup low 80s, fastball 98. Great.
Pitch misses there, and the count 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
So
I feel like his changeup defies
You see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there. And that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair.
Another strikeout for Greyson.
A long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball
Baez,
on
a
the
chopper.
inside of that path to it.
You can't do that on a good
way,
timing
quick,
swing on a fastball
the ball
down the
gets hit
middle.
hard
You just
somewhere,
can't.
and it's not foul.
The batter, the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
And next
All
up for the
that,
Tigers, Zach
you know, we were doing,
McKinstry.
you know,
Struck out
decently
looking
well
at
on the
his
pitch
first
count of
at-bat.
Rodriguez. Not so
Takes
much
low for
anymore.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
At least last inning, it felt like we were.
Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one finds the corner, and the count is 1-2.
That was not a swinging strike, by the way. Line drive to
Right side, hard
second.
hit. Whips it to Mountcastle, and he has thrown 4.
Fucking get me out of
shutout
Baltimore,
innings.
honestly.
3 up,
It's
3
fucking
down for
ridiculous.
Detroit, and
Back-to-back
they're
days.
still knotted at 0.
They got the ump yesterday. They're getting him today.
Welcome back
Leading
as
off
we take a peek
for
at the
the
starting
Orioles,
pitching
the
so far
shortstop,
this year.
Gunnar
I'd rather not.
Henderson.
3, 4, and 5.
Pitch. Line to
Aha.
left.
Gunnar
And it's
Henderson
safe
down the left field
Makes the
line
turn,
again.
heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a
Last
triple
two
and
nights,
home run
Gunnar
away from the
Henderson has just
cycle.
been a menace, and
Seriously,
it's all
we're
been
starting
to
with
that
this already.
same side.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's
1 to
0-1.
O'Neill.
Henderson stands at second with no outs. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. Gone into the flagpole. He muscles that
Huh?
the opposite way. His 13th home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Well, that's probably game. Greyson Rodriguez continues to pitch like he is. We ain't coming back from down 2.
And man, this guy kept his front foot down. Weight didn't transfer until the exact time. An excellent backspin.
Sinker down and in, taking the other way. Curveball away, admittedly missed up, taken deep. Yet again by Tyler O'Neill.
Sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Swing and miss.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants
It's
back.
strikeout for Scoob.
Sort of pitch you're hoping for.
Now we'll see
A bit of a
Mullins.
mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Mullins
I'm so
in the
over
box
this
here,
fucking
lets that
ball.
one go
Look,
for
I'm
the ball.
about to turn perfect umps on, honestly. We should not get boned more than we get helped. We really shouldn't. I didn't know Detroit versus everybody expanded into video game land.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is inside.
Oh, naturally. Ground ball, McKinstry.
Third. Throw on to Torkelson.
2 away.
And they get Mullins for the out.
Now batting, the
2
designated
outs,
hitter.
base is empty. And now
See Laureano.
Laureano.
It went hard to
Flying
Meadows
center
his first time.
He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn
Carpenter's throw will be nowhere near in time. He took way too long.
As he slides in with a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play.
Ramon Laureano yet again.
The ball off the bat.
It's really shaping up to be kind of the same as Series 1, just in reverse order. Tyler O'Neill and Ramon Laureano did a lot of damage then, and they've done it now.
And there's a foul ball. And that misses. And 1-1.
Aha.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Certainly a long inning for Tarek.
2 outs.
About to throw
And
pitch
one
number
in scoring
59.
Hit
To
the
center, but right
field.
at Meadows.
Meadows moving under this one.
Ends the
And that
inning, but
ends the
Tyler
inning.
O'Neill goes deep.
But 2 come across to score in the
Safe
inning,
to
courtesy
say,
of this 2-run
that ain't
homer.
good.
And it's 2-zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far.
Have as
Here's
many
how the
runs
starters
as
have
we have
performed up to
hits.
this point.
Ingler.
Rodriguez back to work.
And that
50
drops in
pitches
for
through
a strike.
5 and or through 4 rather.
And a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick
And
inning,
he
get
just
those guys
is not
back
making
into the
many
dugout
mistakes.
So those bats can stay hot.
And a foul
And
ball.
when he does, we do shit like that. There it is.
Swinging.
Slider. Good luck seeing it.
Pitch sequence here, pretty simple in terms of putting them away from the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you
One
can
away,
do is hope to foul
Wenzel.
that off.
Perez batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league
Off the plate,
average,
ball
and
1.
that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ground ball,
Hard
base
to the
hit
ground and up
Wenzel.
the middle, base hit.
We'll
So
take
they get
base
a man aboard
runners.
with a 1-out
That's for
single.
sure.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the
Javi.
defenders to react and try to make a
One
play.
of
when it's
3
ripped
Tigers
like that.
hits.
Javi Baez digs in right side. That one rips.
Gonna be hit too hard. No, it
That's a
drops.
base hit. They get it in quickly.
Oh,
So
that
first
could
and
be
second,
huge
now
for
1 out.
Detroit
Well,
here.
clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really
Colton
good swing right
Cowser
there. He
could
had a
not
pitch that he
get
knew
it.
he
Bring
could
on
handle,
Parker
allowed
Meadows.
himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on
Take
the
it.
screws.
Digging in, Parker Meadows.
Inside, ball 1.
Just off the inside edge.
Get ahead.
Runners at first
Make
and
him work
second
here.
with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Striking
Yeah.
down the inside corner.
He can locate every pitch he's got so well. Can't take for long. The
And
fastball
a count
tailed
1-2.
away. I mean, good luck to anybody with any of this.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
7 strikeout for Greyson
That's a way to
Rodriguez.
neutralize his speed by keeping him off
It is
base.
Kerry
And
Carpenter.
the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure
Best
on
opportunity the
everyone
Tigers
if he
have
can put the
had.
ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Carpenter. In the
All right,
box now.
all right. Yeah, fucking call that for
Backdoor
scoop,
with
huh?
the breaking ball just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Please.
That
One
one
ball,
not
one strike.
close. And now it's even 1-1.
Fuck me.
And that's down and
1-1.
away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. And
81.
Perez over at second. Baez on at first with 2
And
down.
Rodriguez is a strike away from getting out of it again.
That's inside.
3-2.
So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
In the air and foul. Oh, does he do it again? 96 on the fastball there.
And they're all
Oh, a walk to Carpenter.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the
Didn't
full
see
count,
fastball,
but I guess
took
he
it.
saw really well.
It was
It's
close,
a really
though.
nice plate appearance.
Here's Green.
So
Base hit
all
ties
loaded
this
up.
game.
And now the right fielder, Riley Green.
Down
Misses
low.
with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
Let Grayson dig the hole
2 outs,
himself.
Bases are full.
In the air to right and foul. Oh, just too much hook. 2-seamer down and away. Fair enough. Down low,
Ball misses
2-1.
down and away.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Gotta
How
find a way
badly does he
breathe
want
and
to
slow
strike?
everything down.
That clips a corner.
Doesn't matter when you can locate like that. 2-2. Do it again. Oh, just a base hit. That is all we need.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter.
That one hit hard, right field, going back. It's caught out there.
So the Tigers leave them loaded.
How many
They
bullets
trail
are we
13-2.
gonna hit that do nothing here in Baltimore?
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest
the
news from
Orioles,
around the
The
league.
first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
What do you mean increase the AL Central lead? We lost yesterday. Nine, 1-2.
Nasty
There you
pitch
go.
right there.
How's it
Strike
taste?
one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not.
Oh,
what
of course
that
he's
pitch
on
was.
it. Why wouldn't you be
Ball
on the
stays 0-2.
curveball in the 70s and be on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball? Why not?
On the ground.
And on everything else.
Foul ball. Outside low. And a count 1-2. Stays alive.
What do you do? What do you do?
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This is
5 foul
ridiculous.
balls in this at bat so far.
Fucking go
These two
deep.
are
I don't
going
care.
Head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more.
6
each pitch,
consecutive
even though there
foul
hasn't been a
balls
ball
for
in
Ryan
play yet.
Mountcastle. Hope he feels good. So I sure the
That one
fuck
is
don't.
downstairs, and that's ball 2.
Another
And it's foul
one.
off. They'll do it
Dude.
again.
12th pitch of the
Here's a
at-bat.
2-2. Fouled off.
We
And
will
they'll do
have
it again.
13.
I don't know how this at bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
14.
Popped up.
My God.
Torkelson settles underneath it, and it's caught for the out.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone.
Shit's
right
a joke,
there.
dude.
Looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the
Ball, that's
defense.
off the plate.
Inside, and that's ball one.
Happens to us every single goddamn game.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Like, we have gone deep into a
Bases
game
empty,
like
one
twice
away.
this
Last
year.
half of inning number 5. Just missed.
Why would we? Why would he swing? Why would we get that call? No.
Next pitch is outside.
Gotta get Baltimore a little bit more help. Yeah. Another pitch on the edge. The thing fouled off. Another one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pulls it down.
We're on
and
pace for
makes
like a
the catch.
30-pitch 1-2-3
Two down.
inning.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Foul ball.
They are going to chase Scoob probably before the end of the 6th.
Swing
3
and a
pop-outs in
pop-up.
the inning,
Foul
and it
territory
took
for the catcher.
over 20 pitches.
Dingler makes the catch. And
Thank you,
that'll do
Ryan
it.
Mountcastle.
So they go quietly
That was a
there.
blast.
We're through 5. It's the Orioles 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, all set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman.
Greyson Rodriguez
Spencer
back out.
Torkelson. Check swing, called strike.
Well, these Tigers finding ways to
However
get on
deep
base,
he
but they
is,
still need
doesn't
help
matter.
driving them home. Runners
They're
left
still on
base
edges.
really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at bats in
That's
the
a ball.
most important moments? That's a difference maker.
That's fun,
They've
though.
stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
I mean, we really haven't. I don't think any console game has ever done that.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Chased
2
one.
strikes.
Sweet.
Pitch in the dirt. And the count's even at 2.
Rodriguez about out of it. Ground ball, base hit, right side. Might be the first leadoff hit for the Tigers tonight.
He wasn't able to elevate
Will they
it,
leave
but he
Grayson
put a
in?
great
Yes, they
swing
will.
on it. Right on time, good,
His
balanced
80th
approach,
pitch
and
of the night.
blasted it through the infield.
Gleyber Torres up to hit.
There you go.
Ball is outside.
Don't give him that.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses
2-0.
there. Ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate.
The end of
away.
Scoob's
Don't
night
expect anything
nearing.
down the heart of the plate. He may
Tigers
just have to be
bats maybe
patient
trying
and take
to
a walk here.
still keep him in this game.
Swing
That's
and
a
the
weak
ball is
one.
in.
That is off the glove. Torque, please get to second base.
Here comes the throw. Lead runner
Oh.
moves up. They're
Oh,
at first
Torque
and
got to second, and then I thought Gleyber was on his way to second as well.
Third baseman,
One of the first real
With the
jams of
first
game
two
for
have
him.
reached.
Back-to-back singles to start the
And
inning,
now it is Zach
he's had a real
McKinstry.
solid outing,
And
but
that
he
is
needs
gonna
to
do
lock
it
this
for Greyson
situation down if he
Rodriguez.
wants it to stay that way.
Manager out of the dugout now.
We've
And it
accomplished
looks like
what we
we'll
were
see a change
after.
on the mound. Grayson Rodriguez.
Grayson will exit.
Won't go any further. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get
Now
back.
pitching for the
Coming on for the Orioles, Brian Baker.
Wow, that's a
And This is
choice.
an important part of this game.
Right-hander
Tight score
Brian
and
Baker.
still
I guess there's
runs
nobody
to
out in the
get,
inning, but
so
still.
They're looking for a big outing right here to get some critical outs.
All one.
Street. Up for the third time.
Chase, thank you for the follow. You followed on the worst stream. My worst stream. Don't feel well. Out here anyway, playing like shit, but it gets better from here on out, I promise. That one a bullet. Zach McKinstry! Right center field! I'm getting way too excited for what my voice is capable of today.
Goes up at third on the potential
Tigers are on the board. It is 2-1.
Picks up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. And a pretty good chance.
Oh, you know what they say.
Lead change here. At least a tie ball game with both
Feel like shit, look like shit, play like shit. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. Dylan Dingler.
And here is Dylan Dingler. And the first offering is not close. Base runners at second and third here.
Four-pitch
No
pitcher
outs.
is Baker.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Get that in. That's fine.
Yennier Cano, the young right-hander.
Egan
up
Aiken
and
we
throwing.
saw last night.
Aiken
Yennier
also
Cano, I don't
getting
know
ready.
if we've seen at all, despite being up each of the first 2 days.
Swing
Yeah.
and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I mean, Brian Baker picking right up where Grayson left off, though, outside of the double to McKinstry.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider.
Still
Down
locating
and away.
relatively well.
Torres. At third.
Missing.
McKinstry
It's out of the zone.
stands at second. No outs.
Yeah,
And he chases that one. And that is a big
really good
first out.
changeup.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that
Switch
count
hitter and
off.
Wenzel
2 balls and
Perez.
2
We got
strikes,
2
but
more
that time
chances at this.
chased outside the zone.
Down the line and
that's
foul.
pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Got to be on that for sure. A short season so far for Wenzel, but he's done well with runners in scoring position.
Next pitch is inside. And the count is 1-1. And that skips in the dirt.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
3-1.
Corner. Ball
The fastball almost
This is a
stayed in the
situation where
zone.
The hitter is looking for something up
Wow.
in the zone that he can get his arms extended.
Looked like he
What
hooked
you
the
have to
hell
be
out of
careful
that.
of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly
Ground
what the
ball.
pitcher wants.
It is going to tie the game, but that is out number 2.
And now 2 gone.
Skubal for the moment off the hook. And now Javi
So here's
Baez,
Baez now.
who is 2
He's
for
2
2. Chance to give the Tigers the lead. Ground ball.
Ripped on the ground at second.
Tough-ish play, but handled
Mateo
well.
sends it to first.
This
They
will
limit
stay
the damage
tied.
here. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and
3
1
hits
left.
for the Tigers.
Bottom of the order, 3, 4, 5
A
coming
big
up.
inning.
We are
We
tied.
chased
2-2.
Rodriguez back in this game. We're immediately going to get action up.
Back here in Baltimore,
Leading off
John Shelby
for
with
the
Chris
Orioles,
Singleton in the booth,
the
and
shortstop,
leading off the bottom of the 6th, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson has done it again, but it's all been the other way.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he's been incredibly
we're
efficient.
gonna
in
pitch
this
him
one.
inside.
First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 0-2.
Keeps the
Ready
at-bat
for it.
going with a foul ball.
Oh, you can't be serious! Carpenter will cut it off. He will stop it first. Gunnar Henderson is 3 for 3. They're all the other way.
Hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
You can't pitch this guy away.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles.
not
He's
possible.
already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Scoop's going to need some help. Problem is, I mean, we can go to Vest. I would like to save him for later. Brand Herter. Brand Herter and Bobrisky. We will mound visit there.
Next offering is outside. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch.
Oh, thanks, Tyler O'Neill.
That
3-1.
one misses, and that's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this
Couldn't
is
have
a
it.
great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's right.
Pretty easy work right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So digging in, Colton Cowser.
Another ball
Outside
from
with a
Tarek.
breaking ball.
2-0.
missed by a
No,
lot.
no, no. No!
Good fastball there. I think it
Come
was
on, throw a
purpose pitch.
strike,
Just wanna make
please.
That hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Time to clutch up as much as we can. Hard hit.
Swing and a high
Meadows
fly
to
ball
run it
left
down.
field.
He will. Throw to
Brings it
third.
in.
Lot of
Tags at
speed.
second.
It's a good throw, but McKinstry's tag a little lazy.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier.
That is
to get
probably
that
going to
runner
have to
over the
end
line.
Scooble's day.
Cedric Mullins.
Although it is
Next
Cedric
to him,
Mullins.
2 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
I mean, we don't
Henderson
trust Brand
on third.
Herter in a spot
O'Neill
like
at
this.
First, 1 gone.
Ground ball. Bias. Flip to Torres. Back to first. It's not in time. It's too cute of a double play. I don't think that hop there from Torres was necessary. Oh, he barehanded it. Oh, you can't be serious.
Laureano comes up
I
big.
see why
1
now.
for 2.
He did all he could. Orioles lead.
Delivers a pitch in for a
Last
strike
time we
at
saw Ryan
95.
Mountcastle, he saw 15 pitches. And Torres can't get it.
And now first and second with 2 outs.
Meadows throw back in. Will hold the runner at third. It's going to end Scooble's day.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
And now Adley Rutschman.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still
Sorry, I didn't know that
get that first knock out of the way.
fucking
AJ Hinch
Ramon
makes another.
Laureano was a god.
Now pitching
Bo Brisky will take over here.
Dude's what, 2 for
Keep this
3?
one
He's
close
destroying
here.
us
This
this
is where
year.
Bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one fouled off.
Adley Rutschman expecting to face the lefty, now
2 on,
faces
2 outs.
the right-hander. I don't know how he took that. Not often we take Scooble out while we're down.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Problem with Brisky is that he just doesn't have swing and miss stuff. Generally.
On the ground,
On the
right
ground,
side. He'll
Torkelson
go
ends the
himself.
inning.
That
The
ends
Orioles
inning, and they limit the
on
damage.
top.
2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 3, Tigers 2.
Top of the order to up, though.
now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher.
They
on the
bring in a
mound.
right-hander, but it's a really good
These are the
right-hander.
spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late
Yannier
and
Cano.
close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time,
Parker
there's a reason that
Meadows with a leadoff
And
single.
that's down. A base hit. And the
Little
tying run
slicer.
is on base.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive.
All right.
Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner
Carpenter,
of the zone.
big
Just
spot.
a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, now
How about that answer?
way back there. On his
Tigers
way.
4,
Go.
Orioles 2.
His second home run of the series.
32nd
It's
home
4-3.
run, Kerry
Well, that
Carpenter.
swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
Give me as good as you want, but
No
if
doubt
you're
in my
facing
mind,
the
just about
American League's
everybody in
home
this
run
ballpark
leader,
holding their
not
breath
sure why
on
you'd
that
bring in
one.
a
I tell
righty.
you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing in
Scooble
this
off the
ball
hook.
game. We'll see.
And now Riley Green.
That's over the head of
That's a base
Cano.
hit.
Bring up Torkelson.
Didn't take long.
Maybe. Wow.
Just kept it
Well,
simple.
Cano with a
Cover
quick
the
exit.
middle of the infield,
Maybe
took it back where it came from, and there's
this
just no
is
one there to
shaping
knock
up
it
a little
down.
bit more
Now
like
the-
game 1.
Pitching for the
Albert
Orioles.
Suarez comes on
The
now.
Albert Suarez
That
elevated
game, so they're
ERA
looking
for
how
him as
many
well.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep
Torque
the score
1 for 2.
right where it is.
And the batter now, Spencer
Ball, catch
Torkelson.
inside.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7.
Hard hit.
Fly ball pretty
Right
well
center
stuck out towards
field.
right center.
Heading
That's
back there. Torkelson, no.
Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost his 4th straight day with a home run.
Now that.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 3.
Hanging curveball. Now Gleyber.
Suarez, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a miss,
Yep.
and it's 0-2. Green, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning.
Deal 2.
Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Zach McKinstry up now for the
Coming
Tigers.
off the bullpen yet again. Herder's ready. Warm up Hannafy. Into center.
Swing and a base
That's
hit.
going to drop.
Just kind of
Stopping
slice that one into
at
center.
second is
Couple of
Green.
hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you can get
See
the barrel
Dylan
on and
Dingler.
lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Dingler
Yeah.
swings through it for strike 1.
Well,
Gonna be a tough matchup.
fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That just
Nope, that's a
misses,
ball.
and that's ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs.
1-1.
Gets
Down
under,
the right
pops
field
it
line. That might drop, and it does. Green is headed home. It is 5-3.
And it's an RBI single,
Opposite
and
field
they
bloop for Dylan Dingler.
Back-to-back base hits. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat.
Oh,
Just
man.
kinda muscled it out there, and on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating
Also,
for a pitcher, but
a
you just
runner
kinda have
on
to expect
third.
those to drop in there sometimes.
So 2
And a
outs
big
with
spot
runners
for
on the
Wenzel.
corners. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers.
Nope.
First pitch
That's
doesn't
inside.
find
Work
the zone.
around him. Go to Javi
Corners are
instead.
occupied with 2 down.
Ground ball. Base hit back up the middle.
Gets through into
6-3.
center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. And they
Morale
take
has
a
improved.
3-run
My
lead.
physical condition has not.
Is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now Baez.
Now it's Javier Baez.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this
Those
year.
left-handers do up again. Run after Javi.
The 1-0.
Oh,
And that one fouled off.
no idea how Baez missed that.
Next
Right
off,
field should end the inning.
Right field.
But a 4-run seventh.
Makes the grab, and
for Detroit.
that'll do it. So 9 batters
Derek
come to
Skubal
the
will
plate.
not
4
earn a
of them
win
score. Midway
in this
inning
one.
number 7, and it's time
But the
to
Tigers'
stretch.
bats, for
Tigers
once,
6,
bail
and
him
the
out.
Orioles 3. Welcome back. Taking
Leading
a look
off
at our game
for the
summary.
Orioles, the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Bobrisky back to work.
Swing and a
Chopper,
bouncer out to
Baez.
short. Zips it to
One away.
first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense,
In
deliver
NASCAR?
consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we
Tail
saw.
foul ball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
Be interested to see what they are.
And that just misses.
That's actually a really
nice
great pitch
slider
there
right
from
there.
Ball.
Weaving
Surprised he
across
took
the
that.
dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Ah. As long as you can earn those, like, by progression, meh.
Got it.
Strike three.
That's a strikeout.
But if they're, like, exclusive microtransaction, you know,
Jackson
bullshit.
Holiday, the next to hit for the
Yeah, it's not
Orioles.
great.
Jackson Holiday.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled
Early
off.
on the changeup, late on the fastball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
We continue.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece.
We continue.
And stays alive. Right side.
Torres. Inning over.
Throws to first. And the Orioles set down in order.
Oh, let me
Nothing
get
doing
out of
time
this.
around for the O's. And they're still
Struggling
up.
here.
It's 6-3.
Top of the order. Meadows, Carpenter, Green.
We go to the 8th, and here's the Tiger leadoff
1 for
man,
4 day
Parker
for Parker.
Meadows. Suarez back to work. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Albert Suarez back to work. Parker
There's
Meadows.
a swing and a drive.
Swing and a drive.
Back
Right
there.
center.
That's not
Out of
coming
here.
back.
7-3 in the 4th of the year already
It's
for
7-3.
Parker Meadows.
Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Something about that swing
Dude, I
against
wasn't sure he
right-handed
hit that one
pitching.
as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What
One
an
hell of a
attempt
start.
at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Kerry Carpenter up
Here's
now for
Clark.
the Tigers. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing.
Might
a
be
high
another
fly
one.
ball, well struck.
Right center
That one is
field
back.
going back at the wall. It is down.
Around
Carpenter
second now,
trying
going
to
for
head to
3.
third.
Relay throw.
He's in.
He's in there.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit.
So-
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap. Just
Carpenter
didn't have quite enough
with a
to clear the
triple
wall
and a
out
home
there.
run.
Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over.
Ah.
But that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Odd bounce off the wall, right center field.
Here
Lucky
comes
for
manager out of
the
dugout,
Orioles
and he'll
that
make a move for the bullpen.
it bounced
Albert
right to the
Suarez
center fielder
gives
there.
way, and he-
Pitching for
Charlie
the
Morton.
Orioles,
Oh,
pitching.
great.
number
He doesn't get a lot of
Charlie
strikeouts
Morton.
compared to
Charlie.
other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact.
7-3
and the
here.
defense doing work
Top
behind
8.
him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Green in
Nobody
now,
out, though,
takes
so the
ball
Tigers
one
with
off
a
the
chance
plate.
to add on more. Probably go with Hannafy, to be honest. Gunner hurts you. Whatever.
Next pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes.
Near
Activity
sold-out
in the
crowd
bullpen for Baltimore. Gregory
for the
Soto
Orioles.
is up and throwing for
Witnessing
Brandon
this.
Hyde. Perez warming up as well. And another ball.
This game
Runner at
was
third, nobody out.
2-0
And we're at the top of the
Baltimore.
8th.
Slicing. Nice play. Gunner.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap.
Now
Maybe a little
Torque.
more backspin.
And now it's going to be Spencer Torkelson. Base
Another hit for
and a
Spencer
run in to
here
score.
today. 8-3.
Now batting,
Carpenter
the second baseman,
scores.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Now Gleyber.
Torres.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Morton, multi-time all-star.
5-run lead.
He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally
1-1.
uses a cutter. Next offering misses down and away. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Hold up.
1 ball.
Man at first,
Couldn't.
one away.
Ground
Up the
ball
middle,
through.
And it's through for a hit.
Torkelson heading to third. He is in there.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
One away. Runners on the corners.
Zach
Tigers
McKinstry up
trying to
now for the
add on
Tigers.
more. Base hit.
Grounder into the
Left
outfield
side.
for a knock.
9-3.
The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and it's 9-3.
Whew.
The catcher, number 13.
It
Dylan.
does
So
appear.
first and second with one gone.
Gonna
Here's the
survive.
catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Win 2 of 3 here from Baltimore.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a
On
ball
the
popped
infield.
up. Infield
Infield
fly
Two away.
called there. And next to hit
Up
for
next to the
Detroit,
Tigers,
See Wenzel.
the
Perez.
designated hitter, Wenzel Perez.
Pitch misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Torres at second. McKinstry at first. 2 out of the inning.
Aye. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's
that's
off
off the plate.
the
Ball
inside edge. And a count 2-1.
Perez 2 for 4.
That one
Right center.
right center
That's
field.
down.
And no one can
2
get
runs
there.
might
And that's
score.
gonna roll the
Wenzel
wall.
Perez
1 run is in. Coming home.
with a 2 RBI
He'll
double.
score. 2 runs are
11
in.
to 3.
Picks himself up a
Now
couple of
back, the
ribbies.
shortstop.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Wish I could be more excited about what we've done here in the late innings of this game, but
Manager out of the dugout.
I don't have it
and
in me.
He's gonna
I
make a
just don't.
change. That's all for Charlie Morton. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the
Excitement
book isn't closed on him
hurts.
yet. We'll be right back.
Charlie Morton done.
Pitching
They
for
hand the
the
ball over
Orioles,
to a new
Bring
arm.
on
Gregory
Gregory Soto to
And
face
with the big
Baez.
deficit on the
Gregory.
scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at second.
Same pitch,
2
throwing
down.
better.
Just
Ball 1.
misses the mark outside the zone.
Baez 2 for 4.
It's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next
Ball.
offering misses, and it's 2-2. And they'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down.
The count's
Oh.
full.
Meadows threw up. That's a bad matchup. Right field. It is down.
And
Holding
they
up
hold him at third. 90 feet
At
away
third.
with 2 out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB.
Here's Parker.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite
5-run
way. Didn't get
inning
jumpy,
already.
Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Inside.
ball
And
1.
the count even 1-1.
It's going to get
Hard
worse.
hit, left field, base hit. Runner in from third to
12-3.
extend their lead. And his hot hitting continues.
Bring on
But
Carpenter.
that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything
2 for
seems
4.
to get started around this guy.
Sadly for him, this is his last chance. Home run and a triple today.
At the plate, Kerry Carpenter.
Hit
High
hard.
fly ball out to
Left field,
O'Neal
deep part of the
sizes this one
ballpark.
up. He makes
It
the
will
grab,
finally
and that'll do
end the inning.
But tack on 6
Tigers
more
score
as they
6.
just continue to turn it on in this one. Last half
What
of the
a
8th coming up.
turnaround.
It's the Tigers
12 runs
and the
on
Orioles 3.
21 hits.
Now pitching for
Back
Detroit.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
75.
8th. Brennan
Well, with a
Hanford.
9-run lead, you
Guys
hope
can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with
that
big
the
leads because it just doesn't
pitching
have the
can
same
hold on.
intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Pitching, I feel like I might just go silent, to be honest.
Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Not much left for me.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
He swings and fouls one off. Runner at first with no outs here. That's a base hit.
They're trying to do it.
Throw back in quickly.
They
First
are
and
trying
second now
to
with
do it.
nobody out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Colton.
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. Dives and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it.
Bases
Everyone
loaded.
sitting.
Nobody out.
That's 3 singles in a row. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brennan Hanford
Trying.
won't go any
They are
further
trying.
tonight. And he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for the
Grant
Tigers,
Herter taking over on the mound.
number
Definitely a
48.
guy that pounds the strike
Grant.
zone, makes hitters earn their way on base.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. And there's one down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a
Laureano.
little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what,
At the
nobody's
ball.
more frustrated with that at bat than him.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. All loaded up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one popped up. Foul ground,
there,
first
2
base
away.
side. Torkelson makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and
Number
just missed it.
35.
I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Richmond in the box now. No balls and a
Grant Herter's
strike.
doing here is absolutely incredible. I wish I could show more excitement about it.
If they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the
There's
bases
that.
with nobody out, you've got to get at least one run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here. Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump
Damn.
even longer. Never seemed to help. Never
All
helped
right,
me.
well, that forces an issue.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Honestly, if you walk home a
Henderson,
run
the runner
right
at
here,
third.
it's not the
O'Neal
end
on
of the world.
Second. Cowser on at first with 2 down.
Ground ball by Baez.
Home run is in.
Well,
The throw in.
that's worse. 2 runs home for the Orioles.
Love how he became a really tough
Bases
out
were
with
loaded
2
with nobody
strikes right
out,
there.
and then all of a
Nice
sudden,
line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed
2
through it
away,
nice
down to
enough
their
and
final
ripped it
strike
into
in the
outfield.
inning. They score
So 2
anyway.
down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Ball 1, no strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. That's a strike. Attacked
Sweeper.
with the sweeper.
One more hit, and they're getting it just close enough. To the point that it's a bit scary.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
Big eighth inning
Job at
for
damage
Brand
control
Herter.
right there.
A couple of runs
So it's 2
allowed
runs
after
on
Hannify
4
loaded the
hits.
bases.
No errors and a couple left
Green
on.
toward
Ninth
Torres,
inning
due
coming
up.
It's the Tigers 12 and the Orioles 5.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Orioles.
It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher.
Yet again, CNL Perez.
But he's got to be a little
Bring on a
tough
lefty.
coming in out of the pen
He's gotta
when your
face
guys
Torque
are
and
trailing
Torres.
so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the
That's a ball.
same intensity to it, but he's
Count
got to
1-0.
find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Not
2
close
balls,
with that
no
one.
strikes.
Choice.
And that's ball 2. And it's fouled away.
Didn't stay back long enough.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter
2
get his
balls,
arms
2
extended,
strikes.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Up
3-2.
and in. 3-2 now.
We'll go full.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out.
Glad we got a lead.
Now here's the Tigers
Now
cleanup
batting,
hitter,
the
Spencer
first baseman,
Torkelson.
Spencer
Here's Torque.
Torkelson.
And a foul ball. The Tigers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. The next
That's
pitch
a ball.
misses. Ball 1. Movement in the
1-1.
Orioles bullpen. Felix Bautista is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. That one fouled off.
Gotta get our bullpen up. Give me Brebbia.
One down, base is empty. That one in the dirt. 2-2. Straight
Damn.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that
Now
slider. Good
second
two-strike
baseman,
pitch right there.
Rayburn.
At worst case
Torres.
scenario, it's
Doesn't get
weak
much better on the
contact in
slider.
play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Tap foul at the plate.
Just can't touch CNL right now.
Puts it in the
They were
air out towards
high
left
in the air,
center.
left center.
O'Neal getting an angle on it. Nabs
John
it.
Brebbia.
And that is
Handle
that.
the ninth.
This one isn't
Leading off.
exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a
Second
moment.
baseman.
Okay. Were we on script? Never.
Mateo.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen.
So here is Johnny Brebbia.
They know that he
Number
can get
49.
a right-hander
finish
out,
this
but he's in position
effort
to face
off.
a couple of lefties this inning.
Tough game early. Got to the bullpen here in the late innings. About all we could do. Worked out.
And first offering is fouled
12 to
off.
5. 7-run lead.
Foul ball there. Got him looking for the
Down he
K.
goes.
That was pretty
Stake
nasty.
pitch.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to
That
pitch.
works
Everyone in
out.
the ballpark knows it.
Third
It's a
baseman.
massive part of his arsenal, and
Jackson
he'll throw it
Holiday.
a lot. And in pretty
One
much
away.
any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is
Now he's
always
got
a
a
big
hit.
key for him.
And there's a hit.
And that's speed on base for
Here
Baltimore.
at the bottom of
So
the ninth,
potentially
now at the plate,
chance.
Gunnar Henderson. Just missed.
I'm not going to try and
Holiday
intentionally
leads
throw a
off
pitch
first
in the
with
outer
one
part of
away.
the plate to Gunnar.
The shortstop takes the ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to
Are
get
we-
two with this kind of speed in the batter's
Really?
box.
popped up.
McKinstry on the run. What a big out this would be after the help that Gunnar just
And
got.
2 outs.
2 away.
The left fielder, number 9.
Orioles down to their final out.
Tyler O'Neill.
The next to hit for the Orioles.
Ground ball, Baez
Hit
on
hard
to
on the ground
second.
is short.
Does
Ball
it.
game.
Tigers win the series over the Baltimore Orioles, 2 games to 1. Unfortunate Scuba couldn't get the win in this one, but it is what it is.
12-5 is your final.
Need to win games. We've been on a cold run. Brisky the win. Yenny or Cano the loss. Back at it tomorrow, maybe, depending on how I feel, against the Cincinnati Reds.